So there's been a lot of debate now with regards to a lot of apparel manufacturers with regards to who should do their sourcing. What does Arcteryx do differently to separate them from the rest of the folks? I guess there's this misunderstanding. People just assume that everyone just goes and buys in collectively to the same manufacturers, and the same jackets are all made in the same place. And I was wondering if you could explain that.
So, as a company grows, let's start at the beginning. We're really fortunate. We have our own manufacturing facility 10 minutes from our head office in North Vancouver. So that kind of sets us apart from everybody in the first place. We have our own fully functioning facility where we get to make key products, keep our proprietary technologies, work on new technologies, work on new products, and all sorts of stuff. We get to do small size runs of products that you couldn't ask a bigger manufacturing facility to do, which is really great for us. It's an amazing facility that we invest in continually, and something we're always going to have. But it's too small to build everything. So like a lot of companies, we also manufacture abroad. We manufacture in roughly about 20 different countries around the world. But what we do and what we focus on is making sure that we have really strong relationships with every manufacturing facility we work with. We work on building and growing those relationships. Anything that we make abroad, whenever we're choosing, say, a brand new manufacturing facility, it's a long process. We do not rely on a third party to choose that facility for us. We do that. We work with our parent company, AMA, and they help us work along on the big side of scoping out a factory and a manufacturing facility. So they'll do the initial walkthrough, they'll do the initial sort of paperwork, they do the initial audit systems and all the big audits that need to be done. And once all of that's been verified and that's all been cleared as being these people are passing this very strict audit test, we actually have people physically from our company who go and visit that manufacturing facility and start to talk to those people and look at them and go, okay, can you actually make an Arcteryx product? I mean, straight away, usually at the get-go, if they're only making t-shirts, probably not is the answer to that. Our products are very technical. You need a certain amount of technical know-how, knowledge, and expertise to be able to make an Arcteryx jacket. It's not a quick cut and sew at all. An average jacket takes around 320 minutes to make, and that's just one of our average jackets. Others that are way more technical or more featured take way longer to make. So we don't rely on third parties in selecting a manufacturing process, but once we do, we then make sure third parties audit those manufacturing processes on a regular basis so that they are adhering to the highest standards. But we are also really lucky. We, on an average year, I would say at least 30 to 40 employees over 60 different times are always out visiting all our manufacturing processes. We build up really strong relationships with the manufacturing processes and the manufacturers because we have to. We want to make sure we're making the best product possible, and we need very skilled workers. So we have to work really closely with them on sort of, not just on sort of the way things are made, the machinery that we need to use, the technologies that we're showing them. Some of them are brand new technologies. Some people don't know how to laminate. So we have to teach them how to laminate the way we laminate something, which is very different to everybody else. And so it's a long process, for a new manufacturing facility to work with us. It can sometimes be almost a 4-year process to get them fully involved, and we'll start with one small piece, we'll start with one product maybe to see how it works, to make sure it's working well, to make sure they're still adhering to everything they say they've promised to do, and then we'll build it from there and there. And a lot of the facilities we've worked with for a really long time too. There's a bunch of manufacturing facilities, they've got very strong reputations, and we've worked with them for a really long time, and we continue to build that sort of relationship with them. It's a backwards and forwards. They want us to stay with them. We want them to still be making the best product and also to be adhering to the highest standards that they can of worker welfare and safety. And that's paramount to us. One of the key things that probably sets us a little bit apart is our products are very technical to make. That means to sew one of our products, you have to be a skilled sewer, which means most people employed in any of those facilities are usually paid much higher than other people because it's classed as a skilled job. So it's a skilled job to make an Arcteryx piece. So, and yeah, we're constantly in touch with them, and we work with all the third-party auditors to make sure everything is always safe, and worker safety is a priority as always.
That's good. That's great to hear. I'm sure everyone watching this video probably appreciates that as well.
Yep.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.